Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Hey, listen. Hey. Hey. So. So. Hey, Algani. How's it going? Isra, Bjork, Marvin Marbles, and Atski. The Power Bros. How's it going? I'm listening. Yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, Concept Sam. How's it going? It's all good in the hood. Hey, Sarta. Welcome back. So, I think today we're going back to cyberpunk and line art. So what I would love to ask for you to deliver is something you can do or something you can be. You know, in lines of a prostitute, police officer, wood chopper, whatever. And I'll cyberpunk it. And I roll the dice, of course, to pick the topic. And then I'll try to do some design on the fly. Hey, Lurib. Lion Man preformer. Oh, what is a preformer? It's like cloning. A Lion Man unfinished clone. Hybrid. Hey, Bruno Romanos. How's it going, man? Attorney for AI. Oh, that's pretty cool. War correspondent. Georg. Number 3. You should have waited for number 4 because everyone knows 4 is rigged, right? Photographer. And Gorning Zalin. Gorning. Hey, Marici. Good morning. Chillstrand. Oh, yeah. You're back, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. Martial artist. That's pretty cool. So how many do we have now? We got Lion Man preformer, 1. Attorney, 2. War correspondent, 3. Photographer, 4. Martial artist, 5. A Valkyrie. Ooh. Hey, Avuda Breakfast. How's it going? Okay, so let's do the dice roll. And this is not it, by the way. Let's roll it. Rolling. Number 3. And you were right. It is War Correspondent. Bjork, you were 100% correct. You got it. You got it, man. So rigged. Obviously, I cheated. I was like, Google, give it to Georg today. All right, I'll pay you later. And they were like, affirmative. Hey, Quentin, how's it going? Okay, so let's design a war correspondent. Okay, so he's a photographer running around, war, cyberpunk, ballistic kind of shields of sorts, so he doesn't get dead, or is it all pure movement, gear, camera, drone? Should obviously not be too hurt because that's really not the efficient war correspondent. They are civilians. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, all right. I got it. I got a picture in my head. So he has a drone. I I was thinking like an expandable drone that kind of keys into UFO stuff. It's just stupid, but it's like he can rotate it in, and it's like a discs on top of each other. Then he just throws it, and it expands out, and in the middle there's a camera, so he can like make photos from above. And or maybe we can make it a girl. Let's make it a girl for the sake of why not, right? For me, war correspondents are like the Indiana Jones of newspapers, right? So if she's standing like a slightly heroic pose with a drone up in the sky, she could hold a true camera, like a lens like that. The Indiana Jones theme song, yeah, man, I would love to play it, but it's gonna just copyright the shit out of it. And I want to give her like Indiana Jones clothes of sorts. You know, she can't obviously be too Indiana Jones because that's just Indiana Jones. They need to come off as modern people, but slightly broken people. That's my picture of war correspondents. Like they're drinking, they're seeing some awful stuff in the world, they're documenting it for the rest to see, but they're also all business. So obviously they just think about the best shot. Yeah, I mean, it won. It finally won. He finally got it. So, but as this is cyberpunk, we gotta add some flavor of cyberpunk to it, right? So, I'm currently struggling because I haven't really started designing, but the drone is one thing that keeps it into kind of cyberpunk. A camera, not so much. That's just, you know, like a camera with a lens. Hey Giacomo, how's it going? So the question is, like, I can't give her cybernetics because for me then a war correspondent would stop, right? Because they're not warriors. My pleasure, Giacomo. My pleasure. Hopefully it helped. Well, the thing is, like I said, I don't want to give her artificial limbs because as I see it, like if a war correspondent would get hurt, they would get, because they're a private person working for a company to take photos. Like if they would lose an arm, they would like, screw this, I'm out, you know, because it's not their duty, right? Hey, Kirill. So for me, like the gut reaction is like a war correspondent shouldn't have bionic arms. That's how I see it. I mean, that's how I'm justifying the challenge of not designing a generic cyberpunk just to place her in cyberpunk, right? But the problem is then, if I can't use that generic like trope, how do I place her as a war correspondent, right? It's a tricky one. and I really like this challenge, but I also dislike it because I'm not gonna have any time to think about stuff. So I'm gonna have to go gut reaction. But I'm gonna try to word the justifications I'm making in my head. That's the best I can do. Hey Morphia, welcome back. Welcome back, Morphia. So, Satchel. I mean, I think she needs to be able to stay incognito of sorts, right? Stay hidden. Like cover her camera at times. So maybe she has some kind of futuristic, what are they called? Shemags? With the military wraps. Just run. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be something like that, like civilian clothes, but with a bulletproof vest or something. So I'm going. Currently, I'm trying to give her a little bit of feeling of stealth by giving her like a wrap around the head, right? So that she can hide when shit hits the fan, or like slightly cover herself, like with the camera, so the camera is a little bit more invisible. Sandrock, yeah, maybe. But the thing is she's a war correspondent, and for me, they don't feel like they have like a lot of money in that sense. Like they have this high-tech equipment of cloaking and stuff. Like, she's not a soldier. She just runs next to the soldiers, right? She's a civilian. She's not trained in warfare or active camouflage. So for me, it feels like if I would start making those kind of things, it would take her to a place where she's trained, or in use of camouflage. That's me, at least. Lurib. That would be a cool idea, but she's not. Oh yeah, correspondent. That's people talking, right? That's not like war photographer. Oh yeah, shit. I might have. Kind of messed up there. That's true. That's true. Exactly. She's doing the play-by-play reporting, not the photography. So yeah, I gotta redo that then. She can't wear over the head because she needs to be visible for the camera, and she can't have a camera. I I I confused the two. I confused the two. So she has to be. Yeah, she has to hold. She has to have a headset, probably, or like some sort of earpiece, and 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 a little bit, you know, attractive of sorts. if he's going to be in front of a camera. Okay, I have to rethink a little bit then. But you should definitely have the vest, the bulletproof vest. And it should be a really bright color. And it should have writing on it. Like civilian or something. Reporter or news. Big ass letters. It's not a boob window, no. Oh yeah, I should say press. Yeah. Prees. Spelling much? But then maybe she shouldn't. She should hold. Okay, holding the drone like that is like an action move. She should probably then hold some sort of device, so she get like intel from the TV crew, and the drone should probably not be like that, but be like more like that. Could also be forced to rotate. But that's the kind of things you gotta do when you're concepting. You're going like, oh shit, I did wrong. Save face. Lurib, yeah. I'm not trying to do any like massive changes. You know, to remove her too much from real world. Oh man, it's messy, messy, messy. It's gonna be a messy drawing today. I can feel it. She should kinda like was the businesswoman, news anchor in the wild. Like what's that? That's a white shirt. Let's open it up a little bit more so we can see the white shirt. White shirt unbuttoned slightly, like a blouse. The thing wrapped around like that, maybe. And then rolled up sleeves, you know, because she's active. And then maybe like I said, the blouse and like slacks. Let's sketch that out just quickly so that I can switch off that layer underneath. Warsmith. This is not a good drawing. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. The idea isn't clean enough. I'm gonna keep being quick and dirty here now before I commit. I want to make her feel like she's protected. Very protected, like they've just patted her with stuff. Helmet. Visor. It's a tricky one to get right. Oh man. It should look like she's borrowed a man's armor. What a shitty drawing. Hilarious. Hey, Kilrathi. Some holographic that she's press. Yeah, we could do like a shining, like a shoulder device, that like. That's sends out that she's.
I feel like I should say something smart.
Hey, Berthovens. Cheers for the raid with 22 people to join me on one of my worst warm-ups in a long time. It's great. That's really, really great. Not not awkward at all. No. Hey everyone, welcome. I'm for all you new people, this is a stream where I get a random topic and I draw for 30 minutes. And today, of course, when I'm being rated, I'm having a really, really bad drawing morning. Well, that's that, you know, that's it. It's my own fault for doing it live. Nah, Eric, I think she has to be in heels and like tippy-toeing in a battlefield. You know, like, but she should be tippy-toeing but have like dirty legs. I think I think the adjustments I was off target first, and then I realized that I was off target, switched, and redid the concept, and I think now as I had to redraw everything and struggle on top of that, I think we are now where we should have been 10 minutes ago, but unfortunately. Tsukiyama, I don't. I've been talking about that, and for me, if you're a war correspondent, like giving the news, and if you've hurt yourself in war because you're a private person, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be war correspondent anymore. You would go like, screw this. I'm not doing this anymore because you got hurt. I kind of want to give her some hairstyle, maybe a braid or something that kind of doesn't make her too much like she's been at the gym or sporty. She has to be like pretty because she's in front of the camera, right? Even though, oh man, the drawing it does not show her as pretty. Then she doesn't need the big ass earpiece. She just needs a smaller one for correspondence. Neck protection. Oh, God damn it. Eric, yeah, the idea is that it's a part of the vest, but it just looks like a fat collar. So I think, like you say, you don't get it. I don't get it either. So I think I'll just do something more like that, more military style. So she feels like bunkered in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that pixie cut or something, and the helmet I placed on the hip. But maybe she should have it like on her head, like not really connected. Like opened, not fastened. Hey, big deal. Thank you, but man, today is a really bad warm-up. Really, really bad. But that's what warm-ups are for, so that I don't do a shitty job for clients. But man, this is not good. But it's all good. It's all good. I think that's okay-ish. And I was thinking, you know, drone of sorts should probably, because the original idea it was a war photographer, so that it could, so the person could be mobile. So now that that I had to redo the design, this lightweight drone might not be the smartest. It is what it is. God damn it, this warm up, man. Bjork, you got your topic, but oh man. The round thing on her waist was the helmet previously. Sharta. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We could also not have it. You know, so it's more open. Maybe she's clipped off the neck protection that is dangling, and then show shirt, a little bit of opening. Oh man, this is so awkward drawing. I love it. I love it how it's utter and utter shit. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I made a banana robot. Let me show it to you. So this was one of the topics as well, and it was Banana Man. What was it? Banana something, and I made it into a male prostitute, robotic male prostitute. Cosmic banana. I don't know. So the idea is that it's like he has a mustache for the tickle, a kind of glory hole type thing for the men. Yeah, it was a really fun design exercise. So you can comparatively see how a bad day I have today versus a normal day. Just kind of save my face a little bit. So war correspondent. I think we got there in the end for war correspondent. But damn it. It's a very messy drawing. I think the core of the concept is here. But in terms of drawing, it's awful. This is really, really awful. But it is what it is. Big deal. That's a good idea. Eric, yeah, I know. That's the thing, right? I made it a little bit more low key. Like I'm not sure. I think what I would have done is what I probably should do is like have her like talk with her hand, and then the drone projecting the teleprompter like that, so she can know what she has to say. She probably shouldn't stand like that, you know, because she's not. The original pose was she was a war photographer and a woman of action. So with this, she obviously don't need to be, you know, in a action pose. So she can stand more still and in a more relaxed way, you know. And the length of the skirt needs to be lower. That's not TV worthy. She could have more of a, what's it called, pin dress. She has to come down underneath or over the knees more. A bit dirty legs. So much awkwardness. God damn it. Why are you so awkward? Ah! That's it. I'm giving up. Time is up. Yeah! The frustration is real. Ah. This is horrible. Horrible warm-up. If this would be for a client, I would have already restarted. I would have already just like, nope, redo. But because it's for the stream, it's like, okay, let's try to make it work. But god damn it. I will make it work. I will make it work tomorrow. You'll see how good I am. Oh man, that's so funny. Ah man, it's a horrible drawing. But I got a better idea. I'll redraw it tomorrow, and you'll see. You'll be amazed. It will be like rainbows and god rays, and I don't know. Come tomorrow and you'll see. I promise you. Let's see who we can raid. Let's raid Visual Jamie. Visual Jamie? Yeah. Visual Jamie is a cool streamer. Hopefully she won't go to bed. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks for the raid. I apologize for drawing such a shitty drawing today. I am as embarrassed as you are observing it. You can believe me. I will save my name tomorrow. You'll see it. You'll see, I promise you. It will be the best drawing